Hey, good morning everyone. Let's jump into the sequences. Yung lesson na to is about the sequence and papakita ko din sa inyo kung paano gumawa ng daily, weekly, or even monthly sequences na isi-send out doon sa subscribers natin. So, again, ulitin ko lang, if you are not familiar yet, sequences, think of it like an email sequences wherein you will send a day one message, day two, day three, day four. So maybe you can send a promotional content as long as it's we have to follow the Facebook rule in broadcasting a campaign, broadcasting a message. So saan natin makikita yung sequences? Let's jump into the demo. So let's go to our here. I'm just gonna use this bot real estate. It's a new one I just created for a demo. So sequences, it's under automations. Unahin ko ngayon yung sequences, and then to be followed mamaya yung another lesson, yung broadcasting how to, and yung by following all the rules there. So here sequences. So first, it can be used sa different scenario, different use cases. For example, if you are offering a products or email and multi-level marketing company, so you will create a sequence na magfa-follow up sa user every like day 1, day 2, day 3 follow up, and then after day 4 follow up, probably you will change your strategy or your messaging, not to be promotional but in relationship building kind of message. So maybe if you are an e-commerce business, and then you send a daily reminders, a daily message to the users like, hey, this is our featured product of the day, hey, this is our featured product number 2 of the day, hey, this is our best seller product of the day. Or probably if you are a coach, also if you have the coach what's it called, like personality development coach, so probably you can send yun yung ginagawa ko ngayon. I will send a like 1 year, so I have day 1, day 2 up to 1 year sequence na I send like motivational quotes doon sa tao na yun. So it's a kind of building a relationship, building the customer relationship between you and the customer and the business. So umpisa natin ngayon. Saan makikita yung sequence? That's under automations. Click nyo yung sequence, and then think a bit like gagawin natin ngayon is a very simple sequence. Just create muna tayo ng flow. Tatanungin natin yung users. This is just a demo. So tatanungin lang natin users, what do you like? Hey, what do you like most? Or what is your favorite animals? You have the option like cats, dogs, and based on the options, based on the answer of the users, we will send them a sequence about cats kung pinili niya yung cats, or sequence about dog kung pinili niya yung dogs na yun, animals. So just create a flow here, and then sample demo, and then demo like dog or cats. So and then just gonna ask the user, what is your favorite what that's a British word. Favor, this is American word, kind of word. So don't worry. So what's your favorite word? Just gonna use this British word here. What is your favorite animals? So you have the options, dogs, probably dogs, or cats, and then based on the options, we'll create, we will put an action black na isa-subscribe natin yung punta ulit tayo dun sa automations tab, i-set up natin yung sequence natin, dogs or cats. So replace lang natin yung iba. So immediate, ito yung masisend ulit immediately after the subscribe to that sequence. So sabihin natin this is a dog fact, dog facts. So create natin yung iba here, and then this button here, immediate, in the time you can put here or send between hours. If you limit the users, limit yung time kung masisend to sa users, you can do that as well. And this is message 1 probably. So if dogs, may na-research ako about dogs here, so probably ito yung isa-send mo siya sa kanya na first opt-in message. So here you can send this one, and there, that's the message number 1 or immediate message. So yan, or you can, and then after D1, ito din yung so this is probably here, publish natin, then punta tayo ulit dun sa activate natin. So and then after D1 again, we wanna send this these informations because you want to give your subscriber a value content based on their preference. So publish natin. So yan lang muna yung gagawin natin, and then gawa tayo ng another sequence for cats fact. Cat facts. So then pili tayo ng here in terms of development, the first, there. So ito yung immediate na message na isi-send doon sa user. Yan, you can choose hours or days, so it's up to you. So for the initial message, you want this to send this immediately sa user. So there, publish, and one more, cats can go 82%. amazing facts. Then balik ka ulit doon, activate mo. And this is immediate again. Save and add another message, another facts, here, publish. Sequence 1, 2. Maybe send another more. It's up to you kung here. Mamaya sasabihin ko sa inyo kung ano pa yung pinagagamitan ko sa sequence ko mamaya. Here, publish. Go to the cut sequence. Yan muna. So, after immediate, so the moment you subscribe to the sequence, ito yung ma-receive nila. And after D1, tomorrow yung ma-receive sa akin. And then tomorrow again, after day, after 1 day again, ito din yung masisend sa kanila. So, try natin ngayon. So, punta ulit doon sa flows na ginawa mo. So, assuming this is your question sa subscribers mo. So, in this demo, just use the cats and dogs. So, probably you have yours and you can curate your sequence na isi-send based on the preference, based on the interest sa users mo. So, for example, here, kung clinic nila yung dogs, I will add them to I will subscribe them to dog facts. If they click this one here, just copy this one. This is now cats facts. So, say thank you first name, you like dogs. So here, cats, publish. So there, assuming ito yung matanggap ng user ngayon, at andito na yung ito yung action block natin. In action block, you can have different options like mark permissions open, permissions as done, notify admins, set custom field, and external requests along with other pro features sa ManyChat. So here, let's talk about since nagawa na natin yung sequence na yan, there are many ways how you can trigger a sequence. So one way to trigger a sequence is by going on the automations, roles, and then you can create a roles and then trigger a roles, probably like so. Let's go back to the flow natin again. Let's add a tag. So ito yung interesting ngayon. Let's add a tag. Edit flow here. So para alam natin na yung user na yan is like dogs. Yan. And then here you can add a tag like cats. Like cats. Then publish natin yan. So yan, it's obvious, very obvious na once na i-click ng user yung dogs na yan, lalagay siya ng tag na dogs or cats. And then we can use the tags to trigger a role na mag-send din sa kanila ng this is other way of triggering a sequence. So you can do this directly. You can add them to a sequence, or you can use this one as well. This role here, you can create a custom role. So tag applied, so when the tag applied, what tag, so like cats, so you want them to send to subscribe to a sequence called cat facts. So this is the role, the sample role na pwede nyo gawin. Ano ba yung pwede natin magawa natin sa trigger na to? So new subscribers, so for example, pag every time na may mag-subscribe doon o may mag-enter na subscriber sa chatbot mo, you want them to receive this you want them to subscribe to a sequence. So it's up to you kung ano sequence, so you can do that as well. But here hindi lang natin to i-apply kasi we already have this one. So mayroon ka na nito. So hindi na kailangan natin yung roles na yan kasi the moment that you subscribe them to a sequence, it automatically send them a message. So for example, let's talk about the broadcasting for a moment. So broadcasting it's a way of sending message from one to many. So you broadcast message to the segmented users based on many different there's many different aspects or triggers or actions or logic or conditional logics. So maybe you want to send a broadcast to those people na gusto yung cats or gusto yung dogs. So you want them to send this message. You don't want to send message you don't want to send this message specifically to those people that are not interested to your messaging, which is it's kind of like spamming, like a spam. So people hate spam. It's spamming is it's not very good, especially in Facebook. So we will send a broadcast na doon sa tao na hit the button dogs or cats. So umpisa natin ngayon because broadcasting it's a huge features in chatbot marketing, and to be able to send message to one person from one source to many persons, like a group of person or segmented users, it's a bomb because maybe you probably like send or send a coupon or a promo or an advertisement campaign like, hey, we have a new product, just click the button below, and then the moment they click the send button below, you already have set up a sequence that will send a message like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 until the have the complete idea about what your product is all about, what your service is all about. So that's kind of it's a good features in I kind of move out from email because email it's like a traditional way of sending message to our users, and people don't like email. I don't like email, so I have like 7,000 inboxes unread probably. So that's why if you jump in this new way of technology, which is chatbot marketing, you can 10x your business. I believe that's what I'm using in my network marketing business. That's what I'm using in my e-commerce business in the Philippines, and yeah, still going strong. So I have a group of people that I've consulted. They are using this one as well, and it's really you have to jump into this. You have to jump in 100% in chatbot marketing again. And let's talk about the broadcasting again. So I'm just going walk through how to do a broadcast. So in ManyChat in your dashboard, you can see now in the right side you have a new broadcast, and the left and the right and the left side you have a broadcast from Upload. So what does it mean? Like you will send a broadcast by using your pre-created templates that you wanna send to the users. For example, so again, I, as you know, we have created a, a questions to users like whether or not they like dogs or cats, or that's the one we can that's the one we send to the users. Or you can then create a new broadcast from the scratch like this one here. So hey, something blah blah blah, but that doesn't make sense because we already have our our templates, and gagamitin lang natin yung ginawa natin templates. So let's go back and then click this broadcast from flow demo and dog or cats. There you go, and then click next. And there's some changes in Facebook term of agreement in when we do a broadcast. Facebook hates, like as what I've said to you, Facebook hates spamming. And the worst case, when you do it like repeatedly, you break the rule, your page or Facebook business page probably shut down by Facebook, and it's you don't want to you know um, go through to that pain of losing your Facebook na kunyari may 100,000 followers or 100,000 subscribers, and then just by doing this spamming those persons your subscriber might lead to shutting down your Facebook page na hindi mo gusto talaga yan mangyayari sa page mo. So again, in broadcasting, you have the options non-promotional, and you have promotional content. Let's talk about the 24-hour plus one window in broadcasting in Facebook. So for example, you place an ad in Facebook, and you have there the CTA or call to actions button. So it said, like, for example, if you are a restaurant owner, say, hey, we have a new product here, and click here for 14% discount. And then the user now click on the button, like button on your ad, and then it will take them to your chatbot, to your messenger, so to your chatbot. So the moment again they click the call to actions button, and you take them to the chatbot or messenger, they are not a subscriber yet. So they must interact your messaging or clicking on the button or quick reply. So that's the only time they became a subscriber. And in according to Facebook rule, in 24-hour window, you have the ability to send unlimited promotional content to the users, and you have your plus one to send a follow-up promotional. It can be a promotional or non-promotional content outside of 24-hour, and outside of, if you already used the plus one follow-up, you can no longer send a promotional content to user. For example, promotional contents may look like this: hey, we have a 10% discount. Discount word is promotional, sale word is promotional, or any messaging that lead them to buy, or like it's like a bait. It's a promotional. So if you repeatedly do the break the rule, ang mangyayari talaga sa page mode will shut down by Facebook. So again, within 24 hours, you have the ability to send promotional content, and outside 24 hours, you can send non-promotional content. Non-promotionals, what is a non-promotional? Again, non-promotional, Facebook has 16 tags na that will fit your messaging to it. Like for example, they have so let's click on the non-promotional content. They have a business of productivity, community alert, confirm event reminder, pairing update. That's the non-promotional tag you can use to send a message to the users. And but make sure that your message will fit on that tags. Otherwise, it can be a promotional promotionals. So again here we have a promotional content, but you have the options. You have I have to tell you that outside of 24-hour window, the moment when they subscribe to your chatbot. So after 24 hour, you have the options to send a promotional content, but it can only be sent to those people that interact within 24 hours. And then you have this follow-up. So follow-up is after 24 hours again, you have one follow-up that can be sent to the users. It can be a promotional. And for example, you want to send message to those subscriber in your chatbot or in your Facebook Facebook business page. For example, you have a 10,000 follower in Facebook page, and you want to send message to all of them. So you can send by doing the sponsored messaging. Sponsored messaging is paid by Facebook. I mean, paid by you, of course. So sponsored messaging is you send message, promotional content to all of the users in your chatbot or in your business page, but you have to pay per messaging. Like it's like 0.7.1 dollar or something like that, to be able to send to all of your subscribers. Probably if you have 1,000 subscriber, you have to times that 0.7.1 times 100. That's your bill at the end of the month. So yan yung magiging bill mo. So again, because this is just a demo, let's just use a non-promotional content, and probably just this business productivity again. Please just use this as of the sake of demo. So prepare ko lang yung